What's up, everybody? Welcome to 321 Sportscast, another edition of the 2024 Summer Series. I got Jake Oglesby of the Viera High School basketball team in-house. What up, Jake?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. I appreciate you coming in today. Hot day. You've already been putting in the work and all that good stuff. We want to learn a little bit about you, man. We know you're a baller, and we'll dig into that, but we're going to learn a little bit about you off the court. Tell us what your morning was like, though. You've been at it already. What you been doing?
So I woke up this morning, I went to Oglesby at 9, got on the treadmill a little bit, lifted a little bit, and then after that, I worked out with one of my old teammates from Viera, Tyler Costin. We got like some on-the-court working, got some shots up, a little bit of finishing. So then I was done with that around 12:30. After that, just ate, chill for a little bit. Now I'm here.
Busy morning, man.
Yeah.
So we'll give a shout out to Oglesby and Tyler Costin. You know, I know them. So what's up, fellas? They're going to like watch us and they're going to critique and be like, oh man, look at Jake up there with Tracy. Anyway, what year, how old were you when you started playing basketball?
So I started playing in first grade and pretty much played all through my childhood, but I didn't get really serious about it until beginning of high school, like 9th to 10th grade.
Well, congratulations. You guys had a pretty good year, in my opinion. You outperformed what many thought. You know, y'all competed against some of the best teams. You beat some of the best teams here in Brevard. You averaged a little over double digits. You got a good story. I asked you, like, when you started really getting serious about basketball, and you kind of had a Michael. It reminded me of Michael Jordan. You said you were cut your freshman year.
Yeah.
Didn't make the team. Tell us about how that motivated you and is part of the driving factor into you now going off to college.
So, I mean, my freshman year, I tried out for the team. I went to all the summer workouts and all that stuff, but I wasn't really serious about basketball as much as I needed to be. It was pretty much show up to whatever Viera open gyms they had, maybe play with my friends here and there, do that stuff, but I wasn't really, consistently working out. I wasn't dieting like I should have been. I wasn't in the weight room, and I got cut from the team, and that kind of like opened my eyes to, what I need to be doing and how competitive high school basketball the next level starts to get. And then after that, I hit up Coach Tyler, Fast Phenom Training, and I was getting in there pretty much every day of the week, getting a lot of work in. And then he taught me a lot about just the skill side of basketball and improving my game, and then a lot as far as the mental side and just the competitiveness in basketball, and then what I need to be doing when I'm not with him too to continue to improve. And then my freshman year after their season, I had some friends who made the team, and they would have some open gyms or some workouts, and I wouldn't get invited to them from Coach Keith. And I had some of my buddies on the team I'd have them message me when they have workouts, and I just started just showing up. And I mean, at first he was a little confused. He was like, who's this kid? And then eventually he was just like, all right, because I wouldn't show up just to, screw around. I would show up and try and, work hard and prove to him that I should be on the team. And then eventually he would start texting me, and he would like invite me to the workouts. I would come to the open gyms, the conditioning, all that stuff. And then my sophomore year, time came around, and then eventually made the team. And then,
so getting cut sucked.
Yeah, it was rough.
It hit you hard internally. And you said your boys are at practice and you're waiting for them to get off practice. Actually, hey man, wish I played. Yeah. So you got with Tyler over at Fast Phenom. Big shout out to my boy Tyler. And Tyler put you to work and said Tyler had that speech with you and said, if you were ready to work, I'm ready to work with you. Yeah. And then things change. You develop some skills, a little bit of confidence. Next thing you know, the high school coach, Coach Keith, says, okay, this kid's he's on my radar now. And then you get your opportunity. And fast forward, now you're getting ready to head off to college. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
You are committed to you're going to Pennsylvania Highlands Community College.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. What do you know about Pennsylvania?
I know it's cold, a lot colder than here.
That's what everyone says when they talk about upstate schools. Yeah, you better pack them long john underwear.
Dude,
ain't no joke.
I know.
You better start drinking some hot chocolate.
Yeah.
But that's exciting. So are you excited to challenge yourself? You've got a few more months and you're off to Pennsylvania. The college level, everybody's good. Everybody's, can shoot. Everybody can handle the ball. What are you going to work on? What do you think you need to improve the most in to get you prepared for college ball?
So I was already, and I've always been a pretty solid three-point shooter, and I want to make sure I'm as good as I can be from behind the arc, and I want to continue to work on defending, because I feel like there's always a spot for people who knock down threes on offense and then can go down on defense and aren't going to get scored on, can guard anybody. And then I also just want to, handling the ball, scoring off the dribble. I'm a point guard in college. I'm not tall. I'm undersized, so I need to be able to handle the ball, handle pressure, bring the ball up the court. I've always had a pretty good feel for the game as far as passing, getting my teammates involved. So I feel like that'll be able to translate pretty well to college. And then,
what about size? You told me you're 5'11", 175. You know, sometimes there's big growth spurts. How old are you, 17?
Yeah, 17.
So some of the kids, some of the young men you're going to be playing with and against, they've hit some growth spurts. That 18, 19, you know, they've hit the gym. They've gotten some, you know, maybe some creatine. They put on a little size. Is there a particular size you want to be? Or is 175, and you want to be smaller and more like an F16, or do you want to get stronger to where you can size up some other guards?
I'm thinking somewhere around 185. That's like my playing weight for my freshman year in college. If I'm playing during the season around 185, but I'm trying to put it on like slowly. I don't want to just start, eating whatever, drinking a bunch of milkshakes.
See, that's what I was getting at, man. I was going to say we should go get some food, but okay, you're going to do it the right way, the athletic way.
That's the goal.
Burning carbs, eating the right stuff. When you're not training for basketball and you're not working on schoolwork, which I know you're always studying, right? Always studying, right? What are some hobbies? What do you like to do?
So I like to go to the beach, and I'm trying to take advantage of that before I go to Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And then I'll play video games here and there, but starting to kind of get away from that. Not as fun as it used to be when I was younger. And then, really whatever my friends are doing. Like I just like to be around my friends, especially now that, I'm leaving in August. I want to spend as much time with them before we're all going our separate ways to college pretty much.
Plus you want to go up to Pennsylvania with that nice tan so they know you're from the beach.
Dude.
You don't want to go show up there all pale and they're like, dude ain't from the beach.
Exactly.
He's from Oklahoma. You're a football fan. Let's have some fun and chat some sports. Who's your favorite football team?
Falcons.
He did not want to admit that on camera. What are the Falcons going to do this year? Other than make a mockery of the draft.
I'm just hopefully win the division, but the draft.
You like your selection in
no.
Michael Penix?
No, that hurt me. That hurt my soul to watch.
Sorry, Michael Penix. If you're watching, I don't know if he's watching or not. What about NBA basketball? Who's your favorite team?
So I'm a Hawks fan, which I also am not super happy to admit right now. But we got the number 1 pick, and we can't draft a quarterback like the Falcons did. So
who's your favorite player?
Trae Young.
So you're all in on Atlanta.
Yeah.
Are you a baseball fan?
Yeah, and Ronald Acuna just got hurt.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Such a good player, too. ACL tear, second time. We got the NBA Finals coming up, most likely between the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics. Who are you picking?
The Mavericks, just because I don't like the Celtics. I don't like any Boston sports teams.
You hear that, Boston fans? You're going down. I'm picking Dallas, too. I think Luka and Kyrie are going to put on a show.
Dude, yeah.
Jason Tate. Anyway, we don't want to talk too much. What's your favorite food, man? What's your favorite go-to food?
Wings. It's got to be wings.
Knew I liked you for a reason, man. Favorite wing place in Brevard County?
So Frankie's is always been my go-to, and I love Frankie's, but the one by my house is shutting down, so hopefully I find a new spot.
So many hearts.
Dude.
We saw the news the other day, and I'm so upset. I love some Frankie's.
I'm so sad.
What numbers do you like to eat there?
All right, so...
Because they got some hot sauces. They got some real hot sauces.
I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to spicy food, so I'll go like 2s and 3s, but once you start getting like a little past that...
You ain't doing no 8s or 9s.
Oh,
you won't make it to basketball practice the next
day. Dude, nah, I won't. I can't do that. The hottest, I've never even tried hotter than 3, but I know I wouldn't like it, so...
How was your experience at Viera High School?
It was good. I learned a lot from Viera, just as far as, like we talked about earlier, getting cut from the team and...
A lot of pride.
Yeah.
You're going to come back one day and be like, let's go Hawks, and give back and get out to practice.
I don't know if I'll do that, but I'm going to go to some of their games next year. I'll go support. But I got nothing but good things to say about Viera. I liked my time there a lot as far as, the school side of things and teachers and all that. People, I had a bunch of friends at Viera that I'll definitely miss going to college.
It's a good community, man.
For sure.
They get a little bit of a knock from the rest of the cities.
Dude, I know.
I love Viera people, man. I'm like, just love them anyway. Y'all don't be too hard on Viera. Good community. Golf cart. You could drive a golf cart to school?
I don't even have a golf cart. But
man.
The amount of golf carts. We got this. Have you seen the parking lot? The golf cart?
Yeah, the mind boggles me every time. Every time I drive by there on my golf cart, I'm like, look at all these golf carts. Do other kids in the country pull up to school on golf carts? I just think that's a cool thing, man. Jake, anything else, man? Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Any coaches, family, anything like that that's been there in your corner, helped you along the way?
My mom. That's the first person.
Say mom. What's up, mom?
I can't talk enough about her just as far as like everything she's taught me. I mean, like when I got cut from the team my freshman year, because we mentioned that a few times, she was still like the only person telling me, she's like, oh no, you're going to go play in college still. You're going to do this. But she wasn't just telling me that like falsely, like I could do anything without having to put any work to it. Mm-hmm. She was telling me like, I know you can do this stuff, but you need to be doing this and you need to be working. And she like led by example. She would be telling me I need to be working, I need to be doing this, and I'm going to be able to be successful. But she would always be, working just as hard as she was telling me. Like, I remember there was one day I woke up at 5 to go to the gym, and I was doing it for a while, and it was starting to catch up to me. I was getting tired, and I was talking to my mom about it, and I was like, dude, I'm exhausted. I had a long day. I had school. I got practice after school. I was up at 5. And then she was just there like telling me, it's okay. You got the weekend coming up, all this. And then I heard her say a conversation on the phone later. She was up at 3 a.m. that morning working. And I'm sitting here complaining like I was up at 5 to go work out. And she was up at 3 to work. So I'm like, it had me thinking, I'm like, am I really like...
Well, you're figuring out how to go play basketball. She's up at 3 thinking about bills,
exactly.
Food, and clothes, laundry, and everything else.
Yeah, so it
shout out to all the good moms in this county.
100%.
That's a great story, man. I didn't know we needed a box of tissues ending here.
Right?
Dang. Well, Jake, I appreciate you taking some time, man. I know you've got a busy schedule. Summer's going to go by fast, but take a little time to enjoy it, but keep on grinding, man. Excited to see how things work out for you at college, and I love when athletes like you go off and then we hear the good stories when they come back and how they've grown and matured as athletes and as young men. So good luck with you on that. Looking forward to it. Make sure you keep in touch, dude. All right?
100%.
And we got to get that shoot. Me and you are going to shoot a 3-point contest. I told you I play a little bit. So
we can set it up.
We might do that live on 321. You can invite Tyler too. Well, Tyler, you want some of that too?
We'll go to Fast Phenom. A little 3-point contest.
They got a goal there?
Yeah.
They got a basketball goal there?
Fast Phenom?
Oh, Fast Phenom. I'm thinking Uberzati. Never mind. Well, I know. Been a long day. My mind is on chicken wings, bro. My mind is on chicken wings. All right, y'all. For Jake Oglesby of the Viera Hawks, soon to be the Pennsylvania Highlands, what's their mascot?
Black Bears.
Black Bears. Black Bears are cool.
Dude, they are cool.
Soon to be a Black Bear. My name is Tracy Raymond with 321 Sportscast. We out.